It's 6:30 a.m. Tuesday the 4th of September, and we are looking at some alder slicers. Yes, very nice. And a lick mill 2800 and a 690 John Deere that is getting some loving. A lot of loving by the looks of it. Oh yeah, new hoses, doing some wiring, batteries. Oh, seat has been welded where it was once cracked. I ran this thing years ago when they first got it. I think it came from Gamble Bay Timber, as a matter of fact. Anyhow, this morning we are doing a subscriber shout out. So we got Anthony Ronsani, Dave Janke, Cosme Vargas, Frontline Park 1, Miguel Morales, Josh Demiris, Debert 1, Man with the Wrench, Irk 409, David, Colleen Kreider, TJR 504012, Jack Napier, Young and Sons Just Having Fun, Willie Fab, Adriel Marzillan, Jamil Eric, Rolling Angels, and Greg Sorensen. Thank you very, very much for subscribing and being a part of this channel. I appreciate every one of you for being here, and I'm glad that I'm putting out content that you all like to watch. And in case you forgot, make sure and hit the bell on the end for all of the latest updates. As you have found out, I'm sure at this point, I am not uploading as much as I used to. Number one, we've got a new baby in the house. He is 3 weeks old as of yesterday. No, sorry, I lied. He was 3 weeks old as of Thursday of last week. So exciting stuff, but it doesn't afford me the time these days to make new videos. However, as always, I am endeavoring to find new content for the channel, so I will continue to do so. And yeah, we're hanging loose these days, not getting as much sleep as some or most of all of you know that have children. They're quite needy for the first wee while. So it's good though. Really happy for our new little boy being a part of this family. And I've got a new job. I'm working as an equipment operator for our local county road maintenance. So that's exciting stuff too. But I can't think of too much more that's new on my end of things, other than I am working on getting the 69 International brought home. And I just did $300 worth of fuel lines because there's a bunch of them rotten from the motor back to the fuel tank, and then from the fuel tank to the fuel pump, and fuel pump to the heads and stuff like that. The reason why it wasn't running very good, it was cutting out, was because the main fuel line from the tank to the fuel pump had a piece of rubber flap that the flap would curl over on itself, and it was restricting the fuel flow up to the pump, so it was starving itself for fuel. And I didn't figure that out until I removed the fuel line. It broke as I was trying to remove it, and no fuel came out. And after turning the spigot off, taking the hose off, there's only about this much stub from the fitting to where it broke, and I looked in there and it was all plugged up, and that rubber balled up in there. So yeah, it was really great to get that sorted. And I just need to get the truck over to the corner of the field and have the tailgate put on it, and then I can drive it home. So it's going to be a little bit before I do that, but I'll make a video of driving that thing. It's got a 5 and a 4, but the main box is the furthest one away from you. So like normally a 5 and a 4 transmission setup, the main box is right next to your right leg, and then your Brownie or your 4-speed auxiliary is over on the far side next to the passenger seat. Well, this is completely opposite. Brownie's next to you, main box is next to the passenger seat. So it'll be a little interesting to drive. Got wedge brakes. It's got an 8V71. Check out some of my older videos I made of working on it. You might get a kick out of that. And the story on it was it's got an air starter in it, and the air starter got stuck into the flywheel, the Bendix did. And I don't know how this happened, but they bump started it with a skidder, or tried to, and because the starter was frozen to the flywheel, it broke the not the bell housing, but the back housing on the motor that hooks up to the transmission. It broke it all the way up alongside the oil pan up to the gear train, and the starter wouldn't mesh in with the flywheel. It was a drama, but I was able to use a chain and a binder and get it sucked back into where it'll start on its own now. So that's great, but it's just a Kuji fix. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Anyhow, thank you for being here. Check out my top subscriptions on my main page, and I want to point out, check out El Canal D Logging, Life of a Bushman, and Blue Line Landworks. You'll love them. Have a great day. Thanks again for being here. Bye now.